Zayn is producing a reality TV show about boy bands, Deja Vu.
And our girl Ariana Grande just dropped 2 new songs.
And Zac Efron can't get a date on Tinder.
All that and more on today's Rundown.
Hey you guys, welcome back to DHR. I'm Miriam with my girl Jackie.
What's up, what's up? I'm so glad to be back on the Dare set with you, Miriam. We haven't hosted together in a while.
I know, I missed you. But also, I can't wait to talk about Zac Efron on Tinder. That is blowing my mind. But first, the Nick Jonas. Give us the deets on the Dare, Jackie.
I'm about to give you all the deeds. So I'm so glad that you actually caught me up on this show. Wait, you have to tell them about this show because you love it a lot.
Y'all have to watch Running Wild with Bear Grylls. He is so inspiring. This man can like tackle a lion and then eat its poop for dinner. It's
He eats
wild.
his poop?
He eats other animals' poops, like all the time. But
needless to say, it's pretty intense, and I feel bad now thinking about it because Nick Jonas was on the show with him, and he had to strip down into his skivvies in the Arctic. So allow me to break it down for you guys really quickly. So the episode kicked off Monday night when Nick and Bear stripped down to almost nothing for a life-threatening Arctic swim across a frozen lake. Wore nothing but his underwear, Miriam.
Bravo. Whichever producer thought of that, thank you.
So Nick was in high spirits but looked like he was in major pain. He stayed positive and motivated throughout the swim, but he was yelling, "We got this, it's all us," but admitted to losing circulation in his feet. And I know, and it's affected by his diabetes. But Bear then warmed Nick's feet in his armpits. Like you said, this guy gets raw and he doesn't care what he needs to do.
Survival, all right? You just need to survive.
But I give it up to Nick. Like, you went into the Arctic, swam in only your...
Right. You're nothing.
Crazy.
No, this is not one of those shows where it's like highly produced and everything's fake. You are literally doing these life-risking moves all the time. So bravo to him. Bravo to Julianne Hough, who was also on the show this week, and she nailed it.
Can I get snaps?
Chicks rock.
Snaps for you guys. Snaps.
Were you a fan of the X Factor when One Direction was formed?
I wasn't. No, I didn't really watch X Factor then, but I became a fan because of One Direction. Yes, absolutely.
So did I. And guess what, you guys? Full freaking circle, Zayn Malik, who was discovered on the X Factor, a reality show about boy bands or about bands, is now going to produce his own. So he'll be adding that to his list of credits. And you know, this is coming after Harry's new movie role and Louis' judging gig and then Liam's record deal. So Zayn was like, I need a
piece of the pie. I need to do something different.
Yeah. It's set to follow the early stages of forming a band with the highs and the lows of the fast fame and making it big and the strong egos and the behind-the-scenes drama that comes with being a global phenomenon. A source revealed to The Sun that Zayn's time in One Direction will serve as the perfect inspiration for the gig, saying, quote, "It's a subject that he knows a lot about, duh, and he will call upon his experiences to advise the script writers on the show. If the series does well, he'll receive plenty of kudos in the industry." So I wonder if we're gonna see him on the show though.
I hope so, because I think honestly, Zayn he's the perfect person to first even have this show, but I think he can really connect with the contestants, because who better than him to know the struggles, what it's like to be on the show, to even just be a judge of the show. I don't know, will he be hosting it? Will he just be producing it? Will he be one of the judges? What do you think?
I have no idea, but
all of the above, I hope. I think I just want to see more of Zayn. It's really cool to see.
We do want to see more of Zayn. I want to see what he's like behind the cameras. I want to see his quirky side, really.
I agree, and I think that this show is, I mean, would you watch it? I'm sure you would.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's switch gears a little bit. Miriam, have you ever been on the app called Tinder?
I haven't.
Me neither, but I hear it's this, little app where you can meet somebody that you're interested in, go on dates with people. If you like them, you swipe left. If you don't like them,
you were gonna
swipe
say if you like
right.
them, you sleep with them.
No, swipe.
Swipe.
And then whatever comes after that happens. But would you believe that a celebrity was actually on this dating site?
And not just any celebrity.
Not just any celebrity. Mr. Zac
Efron. What
people.
the F, people.
And he had it, and everybody thought that it was actually fake, so they were ignoring it. Nobody was swiping on it.
Literally, nobody swiped right for Zac Efron, which, by the way, I would have done the same thing. If I'd seen a picture of Zac Efron on any dating website or app, I would assume that is clearly a man who's trying to kidnap me, and I'm not going to indulge him in a right swipe. It was actually Zac. That's crazy.
So people are like freaking out out because they wish they would have knew it was that it was his.
Yeah.
So he actually spoke out about it, saying, dating is something I'll never be able to do as in the dictionary definition of dating, because one way or another I've impacted that person's life and they'll soon realize it. A date has to be very long to dispel whatever people think about me. So when talking about the app, he sat down with UK Sun Times, and this is what he also had to say. Amazingly, when I signed up for Tinder, nobody swiped me. They thought it was fake. That never happened.
I just feel bad for him because you know what? Celebs get lonely too. And how do you meet someone when you're a celebrity? There's also that other dating app, Raya.
For just like...
It basically is for public figures. I'm clearly not on it. So maybe he should try Raya. Try Raya, man, because you deserve love too.
You deserve love.
Guess what, you guys? Ariana Grande is taking a little trip down memory lane on Honeymoon Avenue, literally.
I like the way you did that.
Thank you. It was really hard, actually. So she has now surprised all of her fans and dropped 2 new unreleased songs that were actually tracks that got rejected from her first album, Yours Truly. Clearly, she kept them in the radar. She loved those songs. As her musical tastes and style has continued to evolve, she decided, you know what? Those 2 songs that were on the back burner, let's bring them out. The original Honeymoon Avenue was recorded with the Dap Kings. It has more of an upbeat Motown vibe than the Honeymoon Avenue song that's actually featured on the album.
Because I can't have you the way that I want. Let's just go back to the way it was when we were on Honeymoon Avenue.
And the other song is called Voodoo Love, which was also posted on SoundCloud yesterday during the day.
Strong and wise and sweet and quiet, yeah, you're just my type. I'm not talking about movies.
And personally, I'm all about artists keeping us on our toes and surprising us with little nuggets of new music. So I'm so excited she did this.
I couldn't agree more, and I just love Ariana Grande so much. And if she puts something to the side, I'm like, don't leave that to yourself.
No.
Give.
Yeah, give it to us.
Yes,
we'll enjoy it.
Okay, so we've definitely talked about Kanye having this inspiration of building furniture. He's definitely an artist. The man can do really anything. So
He's a Renaissance man with an ego.
So I'm all about this dream of him wanting to build furniture for IKEA.
But which is crazy, by the way, because IKEA is literally known as being a really cheap source for furniture, which is why when you're a college student, you go shop for your dorm furniture at IKEA because it's inexpensive. And yet that is exactly the kind of furniture that Kanye now wants to design for IKEA. Furniture for college students' dorm rooms.
But this is what he had to say about the furniture in IKEA. So he tweeted out this past March that his trip to IKEA changed him, saying, super inspired by my visit to IKEA today, really amazing company. My mind is racing with the possibilities.
Can I just pause for a second and say that's so funny that this is the first time he ever visits IKEA. I think it's fascinating when really rich celebrities are like, I just discovered this thing called McDonald's. It's really wonderful.
Right, this thing IKEA gave you so much inspiration. Who ever heard of IKEA?
We all have.
We all have. So he told BBC Radio on Monday, I have to work with IKEA. It's furniture with interior design, with architecture. Specifically, he wants to create a minimalist apartment inside of a college dorm. Yeah, very interesting, right? IKEA is reportedly flattered by Kanye's high interest, but has no plans of collaborating with him anytime soon. IKEA's Australian branch did jokingly tweet a mock-up photo of what appears to be a giant bed from Kanye's famous music video saying, hey Kanye, we love to see what you'd create. We can make you famous.
They could make him famous. I like it.
I like how they did that. So what do you think about this whole thing?
You know, on some level, I'd actually be fascinated to see what the creative genius mind of Kanye can do with furniture. And on another hand, I could see how maybe IKEA has some reservations about working with a man who doesn't have the best reputation.
I agree. I think I would buy furniture from Kanye. I think I would. I didn't buy any of his clothes or his shoes, but I love IKEA.
Yeah.
And so I think Kanye would bring something new to the table.
There you go. Do it, Kanye. Your turn to comment, you guys. Let us know, what do you think of Zayn Malik creating a show about boy bands when he's the guy that left a boy band?
That was
Kind of weird, right?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
That's making me think. And also, I want to know what you guys think about Nick Jonas stripping down in his skivvies and doing hardcore stuff on that show.
I think it's fantastic.
I think it's great too. But let us know in the comments below.
And definitely hit us up on our socials at Miriam Isa or at Miriam_Isa on Instagram. Sorry it's so long.
And at Jackie Idemisi, all the socials.
See you soon. Justin Bieber shades Taylor Swift again, so click the box on the left for that.
And on the right, Kylie Jenner steps out to celebrate her birthday.